What's up, everybody, and welcome to BioS3 Story Time. We haven't had a story time in a little while, so I figured today, as good as any, to do a story time. And we're going to talk about scam artists, scams, scammers, whatever. Now, the reason why I see things like when I see the Layne Norton thing going on is, and I see these bullshit that comes out of his mouth, and let me explain why this stuff stands out to me so well. When I was younger, I admitted to you guys already that I did heroin opiates for 4 years. You have to learn how to manipulate, scam, lie. You basically have to learn how to kind of work around the system and get people to believe you because you need money. You need to get high. Okay? And that's not something I'm proud of, but it's a skill that you develop out of necessity. So now you have this skill of manipulating people, etc. And I get my act cleaned up. Fast forward a bunch of years and I moved to Maryland. I'm working for Gold's Gym. Arguably the biggest gym chain in the history of gym chains. The one that started it all for bodybuilding, Gold's Gym Venice. And I'm working there. I'm going as a fitness manager, which is the head of the personal training department. And the district area manager had to fire all the sales guys. Long story short, it was me, him, and the trainers working there. So basically there was no manager, just the area manager, who he had many other gyms that he had to see over in the area, DC, Maryland, Virginia, etc. And me. So now at this point he said, I need your help. And this guy was a good dude. He was older than I was. His name was Paul White. And he decided that he could mentor me in how to run a gym. So this is something that, I've been working in gyms, but I never worked at that level where I was running a gym. So this is something good for me to learn, right? So I learned how to open a gym, close a gym, which is more than just turning a lock. Operation systems, how to file your reports and stuff. But also I had to be a salesperson, which I didn't do before. I never sold anything before. So I had to learn sales, how to sell. Now Gold's Gym is probably one of the best places to learn how to sell something if you want to be a salesperson, because they have a very good feel of what it's like to kind of get in tune with the person that you're with and find out their needs and find out how to relate to them, how we can help them with their needs. Whether it's weight loss, weight gain, diet, high blood pressure, whatever it is, you learn how to adapt to the person. Well, I'd already learned how to do that when I was on heroin. You learn how to adapt to the person, and eventually you learn how to scam them. So now it's like you have to learn how to adapt, and you don't want to scam the person that's in front of you in the gym, but you want to adapt to them so that you can learn how to help them with what they need, and they wind up paying, and you wind up getting the money, you wind up helping them, everybody's happy, and that's how it works. Now, that's a good combination to have, okay? Salesmanship and reading scams. So now a lot of times when I see some kind of scam going on, it stands out like that to me, and right away I'm like, that's a scam, it's bullshit, and this is why. Whether it's body language, the words that are being said, the way they're being said, how the words and the phrases are being put together can be picked apart very easily if you know what you're looking for. So this is why I went after the Layne Norton thing, and I knew he was putting phrases and things together that he could say, well, this is the truth, but technically it's kind of like the truth bent a little bit. So he'll kind of lead you to believe something he didn't actually say. So here's the part of story time that takes the twist, that even after all that stuff that I learned how to do, I still got taken. I still got scammed with my girlfriend Carrie and her family in Mexico. So we go to Mexico. We're at this great resort called the Casa Millennium, and they give you those wristbands that you put on for the whole week, and you just basically you have to have the wristband to get on the resort. And we go to downtown Playa del Carmen. So we're in Cozumel. We take the ferry over. We're in Playa del Carmen. So we're walking down the street. We're looking at all the sights. There's wrestling masks. Anybody who knows me knows I collect Lucha Libre wrestling masks. It's something that I'm very fond of. And I'm looking at all these different masks, and this tall Mexican guy goes, hey, my friend from the Casa Millennium. And I look at him. He's like, with the tattoos, right? The tattoos? I said, yeah. And I'm looking at him, and like, he knows I'm from the Casa Millennium, so he must have seen me at the Casa Millennium. He goes, yeah, come over here. Come hang out for a second. So we walk over there, and he says, oh, you guys were at the pool. You ordered the drinks with the, whatever, it's the fruity drinks. And we were drinking fruity drinks. We were drinking these slushy Bahama Mamas with no alcohol in them. So it's like a slushy. So I'm thinking this guy is the waiter or something. He, said, yeah, that was us. He goes, yeah, I remember your tattoos, man. So how's everything going? Are you enjoying Mexico? Where are you from? Da 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 da. So he says, that's my job I do during the week, and on the weekends, I work at this jewelry stand for my father. He's very ill, and he can't stay here. So me and my cousins, we take up the slack and we work here, and that's pretty much what we do. So, he's giving us this song and dance. He's like, if you guys want something, silver is huge down there, and it's good quality products, but you can bargain with these people. You can get stuff for almost next to nothing down there. They're the people that are selling stuff at these stands, but not unless you know how to do it. So, I wasn't trying to scam this guy, whatever. So he shows us the stuff, and Carrie finds this bracelet. It's a nice bracelet. Now, she was gonna buy it anyways, regardless of what it, whether it was $30 or $25. She was gonna buy it anyways. So the guy says, "Oh, you like that?" And so she says, "Yeah, this is really nice." So he goes, $40. She says, like, $40. It's a little expensive. He goes, "All right, for you, my friends, for the Casa Millennium, I'll tell you what, $30. And when you get back to the Casa Millennium, ask for Pepe. My name is Jose, but I wear a name tag that says Pepe. It's hard to explain. I work out of the pool, but we all rotate. So I may be by the pool, and maybe over there. Just ask for Pepe." So we're like, okay, he said, "I'm gonna give you guys all free Mexico Casa Millennium T-shirts. They're on me for just coming down here and talking with us and hanging out and stuff." So I'm thinking, okay, they give away free T-shirts at the okay, advertisements. They probably do that for advertising. So Gary buys the bracelet for $30. It's a nice silver bracelet. The whole time I'm thinking, this guy's tall. He's like 6 feet tall. Everybody at the hotel is like 5'5". I'm tall in Mexico. So I'm thinking, I said, something's not right. So we get back to the hotel, and there's like the usher guy who's in the front of the Casa Millennium, and he welcomes everybody in and stuff. And I had noticed how people kind of ignore him because they're either like, "Wow, we're at this great resort," or they're very uppity, like, "Oh, whatever, take my bags." So I would go down there and talk to him every morning, kind of, "How's everything going? How's your day? Da 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 da." I'd kind of just shoot the shit with them because nobody was really paying attention to him. So I see him at the foyer, and I ask him, I said, "Hey man, do you know Pepe?" He's like, "No Pepe." I said, "Pepe doesn't work here, tall guy at the pool?" And he says, I say, "Where's the name tag? It's Juan or Jose or something like that? Is it a different name tag?" And he says, "No Juan, no Jose, no Pepe. No, I don't know. No, I never heard of him." I said, "He's tall. He's like 6'2". "No, nobody tall working here." I said, "How the hell?" Then it dawned on me. Some of the other people at the stores when we were walking down the street were going, "Hey, special price for Casa Millennium." The wristbands we had on, this color of them, they knew they were Casa Millennium wristbands. They knew we were from the Casa Millennium. And the guy saw me coming down the street, saw my tattoos, and then started talking about fruity drinks. Well, all the Americans drinking fruity drinks on the damn resort. So it wasn't that much of a jump for him to be like, "Oh yeah, the fruity drink. Yeah, I brought you the fruity drink. Yeah, I had the fruity." In essence, this guy was so smooth. He was so calm. He was so good. He scammed us. Like I said, we were going to buy the bracelet anyways. But now I was like, wait a minute. I want my T-shirt. This guy said he's going to give me a T-shirt. I want my T-shirt. So, it didn't work out that they had the T-shirts. It was a scam. He was trying to scam us. Luckily, it was a real silver bracelet, and it was a nice bracelet, and Carrie was happy, and everybody was happy. But we went back to America with this great story about how we got scammed by a 6-foot-tall Mexican guy named Pepe who wanted to sell us silver. So no matter how much you think you know, no matter how much you think that you can spot things, even a veteran scam artist, salesperson like myself gets scammed. And this again is why am I telling you this stuff? Because I don't want you guys to think I'm trying to scam you guys with anything. I want you guys to question what I say and go look into the things that I say to realize that I'm not scamming you. It's hard to scam on a video, but in person is how the scams really work. But you guys get my drift. BioS3Training@gmail.com. Leave the comments down below. www.BioS3Training.com is the blog. Thank you for watching Storytime. And be careful down in Mexico. If a 6-foot-tall Mexican guy offers you a T-shirt, you're not going to get it. We're out.